For us, architecture is a medium of self-expression and extension of my art form. Hi, I'm architect Kapil Agarwal, a principal architect of Spacey Architects at the rate KA. We are an architecture firm based in New Delhi, practicing for last 20 years. So we work on varied projects from adaptive reuse, conservation, retails, offices, residences to product designing. So this house is named Ashray Residence. It is built for family of 3 generations, consisting of husband, wife who are in their early 30s. So the client was very clear about the kind of house he was looking at, where he wanted a house mix of traditional Indian and contemporary architecture, a house to have abundant daylight, cross ventilated. A very important brief was that he wanted a house wherein we choose materials and products sourced from India itself. So the site is a 600 square yard plot. It is situated in Model Town. It is in the northern part of New Delhi. It's a corner plot which measures 60 feet by 90 feet. It's a northeast facing plot. So we've got roads on the northeast and southeast side. So there are existing houses which are along the northwest and the southwest side, and similarly we have the existing residence across the roads on both the sides. So this site had 3 to 4 fully grown trees on the periphery. So as per the bylaws, we are supposed to leave 10 feet of setback in front, side and at the back. So the house has been stepped backwards in front to create terrace garden. Then we've created voids and cutouts to allow natural daylight and ventilation through the interior space, and at the same time to have an interaction between different levels. So the whole house has been designed according to the sun path, where in front in the northern east we have more open area. At the rear in the south part we get diffused light, and on the north face we have a skylight which allows natural daylight into the interior space. So going by the concept of form follows function, what we've done, we've added architectural elements like cantilevered study block in the mezzanine with the curved concrete wall, which created this facade. So the elevation is a combination of different materials. The palette we've kept as very simple, using wood, paint, concrete and slate. So in the facade we've created multiple screens. In front we have this bamboo screen which kind of creates a privacy for the terrace garden on the upper ground floor from the road and from the neighbor. And moving into the southern side, we have the vertical wooden members, and at the rear we have metal louvers. Also we've created a 40 feet high green wall at the rear which creates privacy from the adjoining residence. Talking about the plan, so through the staircase and the lift placed in the southeast, one enters into the lobby and a huge courtyard. So this courtyard is basically inspired by traditional houses where the rooms were placed around the courtyard. So this courtyard is divided into two parts. The front is elevated a bit. It has a low height railing with wooden columns, and this part is a double height which is used as a family lounge. And further we have a green area. So this green area is a triple height space. So what we've done is provided a skylight which allows lot of natural daylight into the interior space. Very interesting part of this this area is what we've provided a huge painting. So this painting is a 28 feet high painting. So the light falling from the top onto this wall creates a very interesting light and shadow effect. So the rooms on the upper floor, they basically overlook into this central courtyard. So what we have is a beautiful terrazzo flooring. In front we have a drawing room which overlooks into a terrace garden. This drawing room connects the internal and the outdoor courtyard. So there is a good amount of cross ventilation which is flowing through this space, where we have large sliding windows and doors. So what we've done is placed a jhula at one corner, and there is a puja room which is placed on the eastern side. So next to the staircase and the puja room, we have a water body. The terrace can be approached through a corridor which connects to the lobby. So this corridor is a double height space with a mosaic pattern made out of Indian stone, and it connects visually to the mural which is placed at the back wall. We've tried to use all Indian stones in the house. So primarily Jaisalmer and Khareda are the main flooring materials. So next to this lift we have a open kitchen, and at the rear we have a dining room. So next to this dining we have a courtyard which is used as a sit out space, and in the southwest we have the master bedroom and the washroom. So coming to the first floor, the same common staircase is used with this. So it enters into a lobby space. So this lobby space basically looks down into the family lounge and the green area. We've created a small sit out next to the lift area, which is again a double height, and it connects on the upper floor. So on the southern side we have the kids room, and similarly it extends to their washroom. So on the southwest we have the son's room. So this room is extended over the family lounge and has a big window. So it visually connects to the family lounge below, and it also connects to the spaces beyond it, the drawing room and even the terrace garden. So the front part we have the daughter's room. So the daughter room is also extended into the family lounge below with the corner window. So this corner window overlooks down into the green area and the triple height. So coming to the second floor is used as a recreational area. Again the same staircase, the common staircase is being used. We have a lobby. This lobby is used as a lounge. Next to this we have a multi-purpose room which at presently is being used as a library, which overlooks into the cutout below. So there is a cutout again which looks into the terrace garden on the first floor. So all the furniture and the curtain in the house has been custom designed. There has been an effort to select the artifacts, the artwork, the upholstery even the smaller details has been selected and to the space which has been designed. So it actually falls, it becomes a kind of a composition, the whole space. So the journey of designing the house and the execution has been very interesting. In the whole process, we've learned a lot of things, is how an Indian contemporary house can be designed using traditional elements.